In this media, you will learn about the wiring of distribution board having ICDP switch, distribution fuses, and links. Take a teak wood board with proper dimensions. Mark the positions of the ICDP switch, distribution box, cable run, and the earth conductor on the board. Make holes on the board for fixing the ICDP switch and distribution box. Now, fix the ICDP switch and distribution box to the board using screws. Connect the input cables of the ICDP switch to the supply cables. Connect the output cables from the ICDP switch to the distribution box. Earth the body of ICDP switch and distribution box by suitable earth wires. Finally, fix the fuses in distribution box and mains. In order to test the wiring in distribution board, we can first perform the insulation test. Remove the fuses and links from the main and the distribution board. Disconnect all the electrical loads. Keep switches in on position. Using the megger, measure the insulation resistance for each branch circuit. Also, measure the insulation resistance between phase wire and earth wire, as well as neutral wire and earth. Calculate the value of insulation resistance by BIS standard. Standard values as per BIS rules equals 50 over the number of points in the circuit. In case of wiring done in PVC insulated cable, 50 is replaced by 12.5. If the measured insulation resistance value is higher than calculated insulation resistance value, then wiring is done correctly. In a domestic wiring for safety measures, we have to check the rating of the fuses in the distribution board and main board, and also test the polarity of switches and sockets and test the insulation resistance between the cables. Check the rating of fuse wire. Installing correct rating of fuse wire will prevent damages in the cables and domestic appliances due to short circuit and overload. Switch off the mains and open the main box. Remove the fuse carrier to check the fuse wire. Check the fuse wire using wire gauge. If the rating of fuse wire is not correct, then replace with correctly rated fuse wire. Insert the fuse carrier in the holder and close the main box. And also check the rating of fuses in the distribution and branch circuit boards. Polarity test in the switch. This test is conducted to check whether the switch is connected in phase wire or not. To conduct this test, first remove the lamp and open the switch box. Close the switch. Take a test lamp. Connect one test probe of the test lamp in the earth point and other test probe in both terminals in the switch, one after another. If the test lamp glows, the switch is connected in the phase line, otherwise the switch is connected in the neutral. If the switch is connected in the neutral, correct the connection. Polarity test in sockets. As per IE rules, the right side of the socket point is phase, and left side is neutral. To conduct this test, first keep the socket switch in off position. Take a test lamp and connect one test probe of the test lamp in the earth point and other test probe in the right side terminal of the socket. If the test lamp glows when the switch is on, then the connection is correct. Otherwise, correct the connection. Insulation resistance test between the cables. Before going to do this test, switch off the ICDP main. Remove the fuses and links from the main and distribution board. Disconnect all the loads like fan, lamp, and other plugged loads. Keep all the switches in on position. Take a megger. Touch its terminal L to phase of a branch circuit. Touch the megger terminal E to the neutral point. Rotate the handle of the megger. Read the insulation resistance value shown by the megger. Calculate the insulation resistance for each branch circuit using the BIS standard formula or IE standard formula. If the measured value is very low compared to the calculated value or it is zero, then check the circuit for any short. Also check the insulation resistance between the phase wire and earth, as well as between neutral wire and earth. In this media, you will learn about preparation of pipe earth wiring. First, take a 38 mm or 1.5 inch diameter galvanized iron or GI pipe. Make 30-degree slants at one end of this pipe and thread the other end of this pipe to a length of 25 mm or 1 inch. Then, take a 19 mm or 0.8 inch diameter GI pipe. Thread both ends of the 19 mm 0.8 inch GI pipe to a length of 25 mm, 1 inch on one side, and 75 mm, 3 inches on another side. Connect the 19 mm 0.8 inch GI pipe with 38 mm 1.5 inch GI pipe using reducing socket. Dig an earth pit of 1 meter by 1 meter by 3.8 meters, or 3.3 feet by 3.3 feet by 13 feet, which is 1.5 meters, 5 feet away from the building foundation. Place the pipe in the earth pit by positioning the 19 mm 0.8 inch diameter pipe on the upper portion. Then keep a wooden box around the pipe. Fill the box with charcoal for a height of 150 mm, 6 inches, and fill the outer side with soil. Above the coal layer, fill it up with salt for a height of 150 mm, 6 inches, and lift the wooden box. Repeat this process up to the height of 38 mm, 1.5 inches diameter GI pipe. Then, solder a copper lug with a GI wire. Now connect that arrangement with the 19 mm 0.8 inch diameter pipe through the 12.7 mm 0.5 inch diameter GI pipe from the building. Build concrete around the earth connection and fix the GI cover. After finishing the pipe earthing, measure the earth resistance of pipe earthing using the megger. If the earth resistance is more than the specified value, construct another earthing parallel to the first one. Thus, you have learnt about preparation of a pipe earth wiring.